Good morning, Desert Sands Unified School District. My name is Sean Webb, and I'm your Director of Community Engagement in the Foundation, and you're watching Classroom Conversations. We are the community engagement show for Desert Sands Unified School District, where we highlight all the great things that are going on in our schools, as well as everything going on in our community. And this cannot be possible without our media partners as well as our sponsors, so I want to make sure to thank all of them. But first off, I want to make sure to read the mission statement for the Desert Sands Educational Foundation. The Desert Sands Educational Foundation secures funding and awards money to provide supplemental resources that enrich and enhance student learning in Desert Sands Unified School District, and their vision statement. In partnership with public and private sectors, Desert Sands Educational Foundation financially supports creative and innovative programs that enrich and enhance the educational experience in the academics, the arts, and extracurricular activities that engage all students and staff in Desert Sands Unified School District. So we got a little bit of a shorter show today. I'll tell you, I had a busy morning. I was over at Ford Elementary. You guys will hear all about that actually on Thursday's episode when I bring on some students from Ford Elementary. They're doing a really great community project with their papa, their grandfather, and they're making flags. And I can't wait to share that project with you guys on Thursday and what they're doing with those funds. But why don't we go ahead? We're going to bring on Chef Mary. We'll continue the show here. And we also have our Indio Minute that'll be coming up. You got to say thank you for that. But before we bring on Chef Mary, actually, we'll bring on Chef Mary and talk about this too. But good morning, Chef Mary. How are you?
Hey, good morning. I'm doing well. Thank you. How are things on your side of the world?
My things over here are great. I tell you, I've been in contact. I was just about to give him a highlight, and I might as well share with you. Been in contact with our friend Craig over at CoachellaValley.com. Thank you very much for allowing us to be on your platform. But he was really busy during the tennis tournament, and as you know, the foundation was given the opportunity to go to the tennis tournament and so forth. But we were contacting back and forth about how we could meet up, but it just never happened. He's just too busy a guy. But we just have to make sure to thank Craig for the opportunity to use his platform.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because we haven't seen much of Craig lately.
And that's because of how busy he is. I'll flat out say that. That's because he's that busy. He's covering events again, right? That's what his website's all about. Yeah. But Mary, before we bring on Brooke and talk to her and get the Indio update, I just want to make everybody aware that we have our foundation traveling party, the Desert Sands Educational Foundation Express, that is taking place on November 6th. Mary, pretty cool. I just got some more silent auction items for this. You'll love this. We've never gotten this before. We were given a free stress test for a doctor down in Palm Springs. So a cardiologist is giving a free stress test, which I had no clue. Like that kind of stuff always goes through your insurance. That's a value of like almost $1,000.
Oh yeah, it is. It is, and it would be well worth winning. Believe me, because I just had one.
Okay, and then also what is it? You got to love Sherry Haynes. She's on our committee. She brought in from one of our dentists a free teeth whitening.
Oh, that's good.
A free teeth whitening service that's up to $1,000 also in value. So this is going to be a real special event. As you know, it's going to be on November 6th. We just went over and talked with the second home the other day, and I posted a lovely picture of it. I'll bring it up here shortly. But it's just going to be an amazing event. We got the menu planned out. We got all the tables that are coming. You got to love it. The money that we raised at La Quinta High, we're using those tables, and we're using the china over there to help.
Oh, wow. Here. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're saving there. We don't have to rent tables and chairs. So we're being resourceful. But no, it's just going to be a great fun event. It starts at 4:30, pick up in La Quinta, go hang out at the Sofonio house for a little bit. Dr. Mark Sofonio and his wife Caroline are opening their home to us and then hang out in their backyard. He's got an amazing entertainment area in the backyard. Have some charcuterie boards that are being individually made by La Quinta High School. And then we're going to get on the bus and we'll go over to the Montoya Estate in Bermuda Dunes, Mary. This is where you're going to get to taste al toque food from our Peruvian friends.
Oh, you guys, that's awesome.
Food.
Yes.
Yep. I just can't wait for the event. Tickets are selling. We have one full bus. I would love to be able to sell 3 full buses, but I need to know a number before the next couple of days. So I think we're probably just going to have 2 buses available. If I could guarantee, 150 people, that'd be amazing. But I think we can definitely get to the 100 point with 2 buses.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah, and that's a nice sized crowd to take through houses too.
Exactly. And these homes are beautiful. They're, both of them, it's fantastic. We're going to be dropped off right at the front. And then you open up and walk right through the main entryway to the backyard. And both the homes is just open up. It's like ah. It's just kind of pretty cool how it happens.
Yeah, I remember I had a client up in Northern Palm Springs that had a house like that actually the whole wall opened.
Oh,
And,
yeah. That's exactly what happens with
yeah,
one of these houses. They just slide right across. So
it's amazing. And the outside was a mirror image of the inside. So you didn't really know when you went outside because everything was a mirror image. And it looked over, it looked to the south of Palm Springs, and the view was unbelievable.
I think we could say that Chef Mary parties with a different crowd than what I party with. She gets to go to these big homes all the time.
Well, I was actually working.
Oh, okay, got it.
I was not part of the party. I did not have a cocktail.
Okay. Well, speaking of the party, we talked about a couple events coming up in the city of Indio, and I've been highlighting an event that's coming up on October 30th. But to give us a little bit more about what's going on in the city of Indio, we've got our own Brooke Berrien backstage, and she's going to join us. Good morning, Brooke. How are you?
Good morning, Sean. Good morning, Chef Mary. It's good to see you.
Good morning. Yes. Happy Tuesday.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, happy Tuesday. What exactly do you have going on for us other than our October 30th event? Do you have anything else to share with us?
Well, we're always trying to get people to sign up for Indio Live. It's the city's digital newsletter. And in fact, I just did some QR code magic so that everyone who's watching right now, please, both of you, put your phones up to the screen, your phone, open up the camera, and let me know if it works.
Oh.
If it doesn't, we're in trouble.
Really simple, brings you right to the sign up page. You can't really see my camera.
And I know that you've already signed up, Sean,
yeah.
So you don't have to do it. But yeah, let's just leave it up for a while and let's talk about it.
Yeah,
so I like to think of it kind of as the beacon light, but for the city of Indio. And it's really great to hear that people who sign up for the newsletter really do feel more engaged with what we're doing as a city. We partner with Coachella Animal Network, and we held a low-cost spay-neuter vaccine license clinic in Indio on Saturday. And when I was there, I just started asking around, how did you find out about this event? And some people said, oh, we get that email. I said, perfect. I'm so glad. So we have a city of over 91,000 people, and we only have about 7,000 subscribers. So even if you do not live in the city of Indio, we are the Valley's largest city. We have 20 public schools, including 19 within Desert Sands Unified. There is something there. You'll no doubt learn about an event, an activity, a fundraiser, a service to get involved.
So let me get that done. 91,000 people live in the city. You have 7,000 people that are subscribing.
I know.
So, yeah, we want to get that at least to 10 to 15%. So why don't we make it a goal, City of Indio, in the next 2 months? Let's get that to 9,000. I think that'd be amazing, right? If we can get that to 9,000.
Yeah, no problem. I've only been working on that extra 1,000 for the last 2 years. Hey, we were in COVID though. It was tough.
So Brooke, I'll add to this. I just signed in, and it took me like 2 minutes.
Not even.
It said email address, and if you have it automatically in your phone, you just push all the little buttons at the bottom, email, name, and I was in.
I would love to hear that for anybody who's watching right now. Chat with us, comment, let us know that you just signed up, and I'll say thank you personally.
So now we need 999.
And we do not spam people with emails. This digital newsletter comes out once a month. Maybe if we have something really exciting, we'll send one other piece of email, but I think that it's worth it. It also helps Yay, JJ says done. Thank you. Thanks, Jay.
I'm going to put up the links in here in the comments so people can go direct as well. So all you have to do, I just put up the link there, guys. Just so you know, this went out to CoachellaValley.com, Desert Sands Educational Foundation, DSUSD Live, as well as Gerald Ford Elementary, because we're on their platform. So you can just sign up there real fast, real easy. You can see that I put the link up there as well. But what I find is fascinating about this website also, you guys carry more than just what's going on in Indio, but what's going on valley-wide. So I think it's fantastic. And all of the things that you guys have are open to everybody valley-wide. You don't just have to live in Indio. So exactly. I think that's fantastic too.
And something you just hit the nail right on the head there is the Indio Teen Center is located right across the street from Indio High School. But we don't discriminate based on geography. If you are a student in grades 8 through 12. You are welcome to come. You just sign up on our website, sign a couple waivers, and we provide 5 days a week of out of school time programming. So we have a phenomenal boxing ring. We have a music studio. We do culinary arts, arts and crafts, a great calendar of events, both indoors and outdoors. And we love to be able to help all of the students. So yes, it is geographically convenient to Indio High School, but we do we do serve everyone in the middle schools and the high schools. So check it out. Look, more QR codes there. You can find out what's going on our Snapchat. I think we might even have TikTok. I don't have TikTok.
Oh, okay.
So who knows what they're putting on there, but.
Okay, well, I'll just say at the Teen Center alone today being the 19th, I see a face painting going on, chicken pot pies. Who can't say, you gotta have to have a chicken pot pie? And then they've got volleyball going on. So that's pretty amazing. And then I love tomorrow. You've got a combination of, well, you got the YAC meeting. Maybe if you could share, what is the YAC?
Yes, the Youth Advisory Council.
Okay.
That is open also to students across the Coachella Valley. It's not specific to Indio, but they take part in our council meetings. They perform acts of service. They're always working on projects. We have a new class of officers and members for the Youth Advisory Council. However, check it out, see if you can get involved. And you can see them at our council meetings twice a month.
Okay, that's great. Now that just a bunch of free activities after school for families, all free.
So great resource for
advantage of that.
kids. If you need help filling out those college applications as well, there are folks there that are helping with that. Just kind of like a fun place to hang out. And then, of course, this Friday at the Indio Community Park, in partnership with Desert Recreation District and the Greater Coachella Valley Chamber of Commerce, is the movie night. And Chef Mary, you were saying that this is a pretty scary movie, and I haven't seen it yet because it looked sort of scary to me. But be warned. I mean, we say family movie night. Maybe it'll be less scary since we're outside, but bring some lawn chairs and some snacks and sit outside. And it's fun.
Yeah, no. Tara and I watched this movie a couple weekends ago. We definitely enjoyed it. It's definitely a different take on 101 Dalmatians and what happens there and so forth. But be forewarned, yes, it is a fun drama movie. There are some scenes in it that they're a little bit scary. I would definitely not show Brooklyn at the age of 2.
Yes, but we just went back and we watched the actual 101 Dalmatians, the original, and it's dark. It's a cartoon, but there are dark moments.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Gerald's a little scary. She's a little scary.
It is, but what?
Hopefully Disney doesn't come after us for this.
It's also a free event, kind of fun way to get your weekend kicked off, and you can learn all about it by scanning this QR code. So we know that Jay did it. I didn't see anyone else do it, but scan the QR code, sign up for Indio Live. Very easy to do, and we'll give you a shout out.
Okay, excellent. Well, Brooke, thank you so much for taking the time. Mary, do you have anything else for Brooke before we let her go here?
No, I think it's going to be really fun. Actually, probably that movie is well timed for Halloween.
Yeah.
Because that costume is incredible. I bet you there's a lot of people going to be dressed up like that.
With the black and the white hair and all that. Yeah.
I think I'm just doing it naturally.
I'm doing it here. So
there you go.
Not as stripy as Cruella, but yes, it does happen.
So, Brooke, you have your street treats this coming weekend, or is it this weekend?
That is the following weekend. It's Halloween weekend. Indio's Streets Are Treats, and Desert Sands is working with us on that. A lot of the kids in the after-school program, the ACES program, have been filling out these coloring sheets, and we're going to have them out on the streets. If you would like to, if you maybe own a business or you have a school and you would like some of these flyers, I do have some. Actually, Sean, maybe I can bring them by to you too. I know we don't do paper flyers anymore, but maybe people coming through the office would be interested. But if you would like some of the flyers too, let me know and I'll get them to you, because we'd love to see how our streets can be treats.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah, definitely. Well, like I said, I've been saying this the last couple of weeks. Tara and I plan on bringing Brooklyn out dressed up in her costume. This will be our first Halloween event. So we're looking forward to it.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. Is she going to be like a little corn on the cob that you just nibble on her?
She's going to be a princess one day, and then the other costume, I don't know what she's going to be the other day, but like I shared, she's got plenty of costumes to go with.
Multiple, as it should be.
Yes.
Exactly. There's nothing like little teeny tiny kids dressed up in these little costumes, and they're just so happy. Their little legs are like little spiders dancing around.
Yeah, last night she was in her Buffalo Bills cheerleading outfit. Unfortunately, we didn't get the victory we were wanting, but no, she was just having a great time yelling out touchdown, even when the Bills didn't score. But I didn't. It was just special to watch.
Well, Sean, my sister and her husband, they flew to Nashville for a holiday, but primarily because the Bills were playing.
Of course.
And I haven't heard them crying yet. I've heard nothing from them.
Okay. Well, you know what, Brooke? We could be all sad about our Buffalo Bills here by ourselves. We'll go ahead and let you go.
You guys go and do that. Thanks so much for giving everyone the opportunity to learn about what's happening in Indio, and I will chat with you all next week.
All right. Okay. See you later. Have a good one, Brooke.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, there we go. So we got to thank Brooke again for joining us from the City of Indio. And Mary, if it's not for the City of Indio, we may not have classroom conversations this year. We got to thank them for the community grant that we received to have the show on.
Well, that link, I was able to get in there with just 3 pushes of the button.
Exactly.
It went really fast.
Yeah, definitely. And one of the other things, I should have had this on screen when Brooke was with us. And one of the other things get available through that link as well is sign up for the Thanksgiving Day 5K to benefit Martha's Village and Kitchen that is located over in the City of Indio. I know that they've been a great partner of La Quinta High School over the years. They've been a great partner of a lot of our elementary schools over the years. They have programs there, Mary, that a lot of the mothers that are there, a lot of the families that are there, their students come to Desert Sand schools. So all of the funds that are raised for this event here will go to help them out. So I think that's pretty awesome. Let's see. What else do we have here, Mary? I want to make sure to highlight this event here to all of our schools. If you have an event coming up, make sure you send it to me, and we'll definitely highlight it here on our platform. Tara and I are actually going to this event. We're excited. We're going as guests. We're not working. We're going as guests. We bought some tickets, but this is from the Palm Desert Charter Middle School Foundation Gala, where we're going to go to a Rock and Raise event where they have dueling pianos. I think this is going to be a pretty awesome event. I'm actually, we're going with the couple of foundation board members. They want to see what it's all about too.
That'd be good. Yes.
Yeah. So you know me, Mary, it's not about stealing an idea. It's about borrowing an idea and changing it around a little bit.
Exactly. I borrow recipes all the time.
Exactly. Let's see. What else do we have here? Let's bring up our, this is pretty cool. I'm going to bring this up here. We work real hard with our communications team. I work with Jan and I work with Mary, and this is pretty special. Yesterday, we achieved 5,000 followers on Facebook for Desert Sand. So we just want to say thank you to all of you that are following us and watching live. And please go ahead and make sure to like us, as well as hit favorite so you can see all of the great information that's coming out through Desert Sands. Mary and I, we do our best to get it out as quickly as possible. But I'll tell you what, Jan and Mary, they're way faster than I am. They got it right at the click of their hand, and they get that information out. So congratulations to our communications team. Congratulations to Desert Sands. We now have 5,000 followers.
Yeah, that's right. That's really, really great.
Yeah, I think so too. That it's just great to see all the great information. And then, as we always highlight things here, we want to make sure to thank our friend over at the Ukin Report, Cindy Ukin. She always does a great job in highlighting all the great things that are going on in our district. But they just did a fantastic article about how alumni students are visiting with current Shadow Hills High School students.
Oh, wow.
And they're inspiring them in what they're doing. They're meeting with them virtually. They're meeting with them when they can physically, just to share about what's going on. So just pretty cool. Here they are. They're highlighting these students here. And you can find that via the Desert Sands Twitter page as well as the Facebook page. So please check us out. We got all great things coming out. Desert Sands here. Here's another thing. Mary, this is huge. This is, from what I understand, the first time in school history that Indio High School girls golf, has won the DVL.
Wow, that is awesome.
The very first time. And you think about it, Indio High School, they're one of the original 3 high schools out here. Palm Springs, Indio High School, and CV High School. So Palm Springs, Indio, and them, they've all been part of the DBL. It's our first time winning. So pretty special. Congratulations to those Rajas.
That is incredible. I think it's really good that these kids sort of jump out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
When I lived in Julian, I ran the Miss Julian pageant, and none of the girls really wanted to come out because they had to speak. And, we had to do a lot of things to promote the community as part of their reign as the part of the court. And we just got an email, Facebook email from one of the gals saying that she was terrified and was really nervous about doing it. But the end result just put her career into like warp speed, being comfortable and speaking and doing things. So when these young people are venturing into like golf or baseball or soccer for the first time, I'm sure that it's frightening. But the end result is like probably one of these girls could end up in PGA somewhere. Easy.
Or a lot of times they can get a scholarship to go to college.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I'm hoping we can do with Brooklyn someday, either academic or through athletics. That'd be fantastic. And Mary, that's pretty much all I have. I want to make sure that people are aware of that. As I've been sharing, and I want to make sure to bring up the website. It's all up to date. We have a brand new website, Mary. Foundation has one. You got to thank our friend Jan over at Communications that's been helping me out. But this is our website. This is the Foundation Express portion of the website. It talks about the event, as well as thank you, Ledesma Meyer. Like I said, they built your kitchen, Mary.
Yes, that is.
Yeah, they're the ones that built your kitchen. They paid for the bus. So pretty cool. They're our platinum sponsors for this event. And I also want to make sure to highlight our other sponsors that are for this as well. They just got to say thank you. This just fantastic to have these guys be here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, our gold sponsors, RBC Capital. As I said, they have a complete PGA event called the RBC. Now we have them as a sponsor of ours. That's pretty cool. And the Golf Association and Desert Sands Educational Foundation have the same, groups and so forth that work with.
Yeah, and those relationships are just totally full of value in every way possible.
You see that? My motion light went off. Hold on. So my whole office, if you saw it, so behind me you can see a little bit of the mess, but my whole office behind me and around me is full of boxes. So when I say they're full of boxes, they're the boxes that hold this stuff. They're the boxes that hold the stuff that's going to go into that stuff.
Oh my gosh!
And I literally have them. I'm in a whole
box.
It's like the massive Tetris game all around me with boxes ready for the foundation event. I love it when it gets this way because I know that we're going to have a great event coming up.
Yeah, that'll be really, really, really fun. So, is there any new things on the school front? Anything changing? Holidays?
No, full steam ahead. We have our school board meeting tonight. Those people that want to go ahead and make comments, you can go ahead to our Board of Education portion of our website. You can make comments there electronically. You could do that as well as they do have people that do come to our meetings and so forth. But no, we're moving straight ahead. We're holding our vaccination clinics. You can see that information on Mr. Bailey's Super Seconds portion of the website. But no, we're moving ahead. We're plugging right along. The high school fall season's coming to an end. Some great, I'll tell you what, there's some great high school football going on that I've been witness to as well.
Wow.
As Mary Perry's grandson's on the water polo team at La Quinta, and she's
really
with that. And our water polo teams are doing great. The volleyball teams are being fantastic. We've got CIF sports that are starting for all the different fall events and so forth. I believe La Quinta's going to be hosting a game. Palm Desert's going to be hosting a game. Shadow Hills. We're all, all of those things are still moving along. So it's just fantastic to see things are, as I said, get back to normal. We're heading in that direction.
Exactly. So does Palm Desert still have the flag?
Yeah, they do. I'm sorry, Mary.
I guess I'm going to have to come back there and cook spaghetti and get that magic.
You know what? You might have to work that out with Coach Bub over at La Quinta. But I'll tell you, it was fun. I was there, and I was there with some of our cabinet members and some of the board members of Desert Sands. And I wore proudly my Desert Sands shirt. I walked on both sidelines. I made sure to visit with Mr. Zink, and I made sure to visit with Dr. Wilson and the staff and so forth. But it was a good game. I'm glad that as I shared with Kevin Pillow that night on our halftime show, that's as close to a college atmosphere for a sporting event that you're going to see in the Coachella Valley. The two stands from the Palm Desert High School students that have been recognized in CIF as being the best student section in CIF, and then you got the La Quinta High Blackhawks section on their side. And I felt like I was, if those of you that watch college basketball, it's like watching a Duke basketball game. Both groups of kids were up the whole game, and they're chanting back and forth. And I'll flat out say, Mary, that sometimes it is very colorful, the comments that they say and so forth. I'll just leave it at that. But you know what? They're having a great time, and they're right there, and they're having great school spirit. So it's just awesome to see that.
Yeah, and that's really good. That's just a great energy source for the players and the people that are watching and things like that, to have that cheering squad out there, because it makes you jump in there as well.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, the last 2 weeks, so I went to Palm Desert 2 weeks ago for the PDLQ game, and then I was at La Quinta's game this last week. And I'll tell you, our bands, our marching bands, they're in full force. They're in full steam. Guy Lake had his group out there over at Palm Desert, and they did their full performance. Was it over at La Quinta? They had the same thing going on. Jude, Mr. Law, I believe his name is over there, the director of the band, and they were clicking. They're ready for competition. So, like I said, it's great to see the wheels are in motion.
It is. I love
sports. We're jumping into winter sports. We're having clubs and activities meet. It's just a lot of fun to see all those things coming back.
And are they using our band covers, our horn covers?
So it's funny you say that. I was standing on the sideline, standing next to one of our cabinet members as well as a board member, and they pointed out, "Hey, those are what you guys got." And I said,
"Yes." Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they have the black felt that goes over the top of the horns.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, if it weren't such a fast process where we needed those, if you remember, we had to get those so we could our students can participate in band last year.
Exactly.
It wasn't such a fast process. I've already got ideas. Like if we ever had to do that again, we could offer them to the schools and brand them. You know, if it would exactly. Cool if it said, you know, for all of Indio high schools, they were their colors and it said Rajas across it.
Exactly.
Shadow Hills and it said Knights and it was purple. So, you know, those are things that we could think about for the future if we need to do something like this again. Hopefully we won't, but if ever, you know, I've already got thinking about how we can do some branding. But real quick, I was ending off with our event. I'll tell you, Mary, I've got some sponsor checks that have come in. We're up to $8,500 in sponsorships.
Awesome.
$8,500 in sponsorships. So I'll be going to the bank later for that. So just great for our event. And I'll be hitting up, I'll tell you, I'm going to be hitting up Old Town Indio. I'm going to go towards Old Town La Quinta, as well as I'm hitting El Paseo and Palm Desert over the next couple of days to get some more silent auction items.
That's awesome. Well, you know, this morning when I popped into my my computer, a memory from October 7, 2017, with Melanie Christmas and all the kids doing the lunch for their event. And it was kind of funny because I looked at that and I thought, gosh, that was really 4 years ago.
We don't count the last 2 years. So it was only 2 years ago.
I know, it's kind of crazy. And I remember when I was working with Melanie, she wasn't putting them on the tray right. And I looked at Melanie, they have to be in a row. So we took a picture, and one of the trays, like one of them was out of the row. And you know how I am about having things in a row. And I was so funny because I said something to her, and I kind of slapped her hands. And then later on, we kind of laughed about it. And, you know, a huge friendship developed from that.
Speaking of the friendship, you know, Melanie and her one of her business partners, they started a little side business where they're doing these dream signs, and they donated for our silent auction as well. Good, so just say you have somebody in the community that you want to wish happy birthday, and you want to do more than just tell his family, but you want to tell the neighborhood. You can get beautiful lawn signs, and she donated a package for that for the silent auction. I think it's a regular like $100 value for a couple of days from them to set up. But you know, that's kind of cool. I've seen them in my neighborhood, not only for birthdays, but to celebrate like the birth of a child. Yeah. I also see them to celebrate a retirement. I can't wait for 15 years from now for me to be able to do that. Hopefully it's a nice blinking sign of sorts, but no, it's kind of great. You know, the relationships that you helped us build are now, you know, snowballed into better relationships. And now there's small businesses in the community.
Exactly. It's a great family. And
yes, definitely. No, it's definitely. But Mary, I do have a busy morning. I've got a couple more things that I've got going on. And then, as I said, I'll be down in El Paseo. I'm going to go to El Paseo and La Quinta today to pick up items, as well as I'm going to hit Indio later in the week. But that's pretty much all I have for today. Are you going to be able to join us on Thursday at 9?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I have to head out to work this morning. We had 2 events this last weekend that were quite successful. It was fun to see a lot of young people and
bet.
cowboy boots and hats, enjoying the our client was Dan and Shay.
Oh, excellent.
And so that was really fun. A lot of people came out. It was busy. And so today is sort of a mop up day. And the Gulls play their opening game this week. And then we have Mark Anthony on Sunday.
Oh, geez. Okay, so you got a full schedule. Before I let you go, Mary, somebody near and dear to you and near and dear to me via social media here. Hi from Nashville, Sis and Sean.
Oh, yeah.
So
How are those?
we were drowning our sorrows a little bit earlier. Well, at least I was with the Bills game. I know that you're there first, hands-on. I give you guys credit for being there.
Yeah, they're eating their way through Nashville. Believe me, they're going to have to pay it for extra luggage when they get on that plane.
Yeah, you can definitely do that in that town. Definitely. Well, Mary, I will catch up with you on Thursday.
I will
jump around and get a couple things done here. And hopefully Thursday I got some more announcements about additional silent auction items.
Awesome. Well, you have a great Tuesday, and I will see you Thursday.
All right. You have a good one. Thanks, Mary.
All right. Have fun.
Have fun. Hey, CoachellaValley.com and our friends over at Desert Sands Education Foundation Facebook, this Desert Sands Foundation Facebook, and our Twitter and on our YouTube. Thank you for watching. We'll be back with you on Thursday. Got a special episode coming up where we're going to bring in some students from Gerald Ford Elementary where they're doing a great community project where they're raising funds for the school. Can't wait to share it. We'll see you Thursday, 9 o'clock. Have a good one.